Hey YouTube, this is Robinax1 here, and welcome to Teen Wolf Season 5. Uh, some new reviews for the summer period, and this is your Tuesday variety. It's sort of comic booky-esque, so yeah. This show is one of my favorites actually. Um, Originally I didn't like this show. I went through season 1 and I didn't like season 1 at all. But I rewatched the show again, gave the show a chance, and season 3 really sold me on this show and showed me the potential that this show had. And then the shows just continue to interest me. I really like the different mythologies being used to create this very interesting world that's very similar to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sorry my voice is a bit hoarse. Yeah. But yeah, the show's very, very similar to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And it's nice to have some of that that variety coming back to TV again. Yeah, some of it does have a lot of teenage angst, but then again, I'm alright with teenage angst as long as good stories are being told, and good stories are being told. Like the latter half of season 3 was absolutely amazing. So this show definitely has really good potential to be very, very interesting. And at the beginning of season 5, I am here to review all 3 episodes. So, yeah, the beginning of season 5 actually kind of... At first it kind of was a bit strange because where they opened it was really weird. Basically, it opens far off into the future. And we see that Lydia is in a nut house, basically. And she's basically being sedated on purpose. And it's revealed that Lydia knows something about the past that the people in the nut house want to know about. And she's basically being sedated and being asked all of these questions, and we're left with a few revelations, which I'm not going to spoil, but we're left with a few revelations. So we then flash back to the beginning of the school year, where our team, basically our Scooby Gang, if you like, are basically reuniting after their summer holiday, and they're reuniting, they're getting ready for the senior thing, getting ready for college, and there's been basically a period of absolute peace. No one's attempted to go after them, no one is seeking to kill them, and everything is good. However, this is where the strange and the weird begins to happen. We get these group of people who very much look like something out of steampunk, clockwork type creatures. We don't know whether they're based on human, but they do seem to know the anatomy of various different werewolves and other supernatural creatures. For instance, they create a kitsune from one girl who's basically been having all these night terrors. And basically they create this girl and she basically attacks the Scooby Gang. There is also another creature that they created who is sort of like a werewolf but has the power to take the power of a true alpha. And this group appears to be kind of rewriting the supernatural order of things. Honestly, these 3 episodes were really, really interesting and really intriguing. I'm a bit confused with the whole Lydia thing at the beginning, but honestly, right from the get-go, this show was really interesting, and it does something very, very interesting with these characters, and I really, really like it. I thought the whole cast did a very, very good job returning to these roles. Particularly Dylan O'Brien, who I realised when watching one of the episodes, how good would he have been as Spider-Man? I never noticed it before, but watching him in this season, yeah, he would have been an amazing, excuse the pun, but an amazing Spider-Man. And I do think Marvel has actually missed a huge opportunity to not cast Dylan O'Brien as Spider-Man. To be fair, I also think they missed the opportunity to actually use Andrew Garfield properly. But anyway, that's a whole nother matter. So yeah, some really, really good episodes. I'm definitely very interested in seeing the next episode, and we also appear to be getting a few fears of Melina, who is a gorgeous character, by the way. The actress who plays it is gorgeous. And the actress who plays the kitsune with the samurai, she would make a great Psylocke. Yeah, so just let's explore some of these characters before I sign off. Malia is obviously having flashbacks to her mother, which is very, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see where that carries off to. And the kitsune character, who I cannot remember the name of, Kira, I want to say it's Kira, seems to be evolving her powers. So that's very, very interesting. All in all, guys, this show is a really, really good show. I urge you to watch the show. It is really, really good. So either tomorrow or or Thursday, you're gonna get possibly Buffy. And then I will round out the week with a Daredevil viewing. Just to reiterate, yes, I am back, but briefly. I'm only here for a couple of weeks, few weeks at max. I will be going back on my break. But I decided to give you guys, my adoring fans, some content for the summer. And this weekend, I will also be covering all of the stuff coming out of Comic-Con. So do stay tuned for that as well. So yeah, basically on Mondays you will be getting Charmed. Tuesdays you'll be getting Teen Wolf. Wednesday, I want to say you'll be getting Buffy. It depends on my schedule for Wednesday. Thursday you'll be getting Agent Carter for now. And then I'll possibly give you Dollhouse on Thursdays. After Agent Carter. And then Friday you'll have Daredevil. Saturdays will be comic book day. And Sunday will be my day off. So you are going to have, for now, frequent content coming up. With Saturday being dedicated to comics. So that's the promise for now. I will be going on a break soonish. So I hope you enjoyed the summer content. Anyway, I'm Robin That's One here, and I shall see you all later for another Teen Wolf review. Bye.